Hello, Aries. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. Thank you for clicking here. I appreciate you, my little fire family. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for all of your views and clicks. And thank you for being in the comments. So what we are going to do today, my friends, is something new. We're going to do a little bit of a new spread. It's something that I dreamt about a couple nights ago. I was giving someone that I love very much a reading. This person, I haven't seen them for many, many years, but they, coincidentally enough, are an Aries. And I haven't seen them in a very long time, but I was giving them a reading in my dream. And so this is the spread that I was using. I woke up and wrote it down. All right, so here we go. Interestingly enough. Here we go, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It is for the week ahead for you, my friend. Tell me about Aries. Aries, please. We've got purification. Interesting. You've got purification on your side. My intention is to be you and them, and this to be your side. You versus them. And then we have focus. Interesting. Someone here is very focused on truth, possibly. We have truth, opportunity, and release. Oh, interesting. Illumination. I want to say that someone has realized that they must release. You know, the trees are about to show us how beautiful it is to let things go. That's what it feels like. At least in my end of the world, anyway. Yeah, up here in the southern hemisphere, going through spring, and we're winding down to fall here. And we've got truth. So it feels like somebody wants the opportunity to tell the truth so they can release something. It's an illumination. So I feel like somebody's had a realization that they must let go of something in the future in order to be able to move forward here. And it's kind of like a purification. A purification to me is like a baptism. And it's like a purification of the mind, body, and soul. It feels like somebody is realizing that the truth and releasing, like not harboring resentment, is just so primary, right? It's so primary to how we live our lives. If you have resentment for another and you can't let it go, it can destroy you. That other person doesn't even know you're drinking the poison. Yeah. All right, here we go. True love. I like it. So, a true, beautiful, purified, honest connection. Wow. Look, purification, pure love. That's what it says here. Pure love. That's what it says. I love it. All right. A pure and honest connection. So you can trust this person. They're like you. Trustworthy. And we have somebody here who's probably very focused on their children or their family or their, whatever's going on in their 3D world. It says childlike innocence and fun. So someone's either very focused on their kids or someone is very focused on having some fun. It says childlike innocence. And so maybe this person might be someone who has a childlike innocence. So someone who still likes to play. There's not very many adults who still like to play. They forget how to do that. And I'm not talking about going out, getting hammered, doing all those things to your body. I'm talking about actual play. Like going out to the ball field and throwing around a ball or, actually, going tobogganing or whatever it is that you might do in your part of the world at this time. It feels like it feels like we've got here an indication here that maybe that winter is on the way. So maybe I am speaking to someone who is in the northern hemisphere. There's snow here, but there also is a sunflower here, which is fall time. So yeah, it could be. All right, and so I intended for this line here to be the things that you have in common or the advice about this connection. And so we have here deception, false illusion, scarcity mentality, and falling into bad habits. I want to say that between you and them, it feels like you don't trust them. Yeah, there's a mistrust between you, but there's an undeniable connection here. This person is someone that that you choose, that has been sent for you. Passionate connection, shared visions and values. this true love person here. I think that this person possibly is someone who's quite childlike, has innocence, but they're still fun. They know how to be silly. That means to me that somebody is authentic. And I don't mean in a cringe way. I mean that somebody is so authentic that they feel comfortable with being silly in front of you. This person might be someone who is a single parent, who has children, maybe raising grandchildren, but somebody here, it feels like, is very focused on kids, or very focused on maybe what they lost in the past. Maybe they never had a childhood. Maybe that's why this person is fun. We have stress, cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. I love that it says commitments because I feel like that is something that is just stealing the lives of people, and that is overcommitment. Or, it's not good enough that they're in ballet, but they got to be in ballet and in football and in soccer and in hockey and in skating and in, it's like constantly being under stress to live in the car, to run to the next destination. Yeah, it's like people have this fear of missing out, right? It's all FOMO based. And it feels like somebody here is being asked to detoxify or cleanse themselves from too many commitments, from overcommitting themselves. All right, let's throw some tarot at it here. So your person could be childlike if this is you, and this person could have a really sharp focus on something. I think that they're busy achieving is what I want to say. So I've got some cards that are flipped about here. I think that somebody, this person on the other side here, Aries, is someone who is always reaching for the next peak. Someone who is achieving things. That's what a mountain is in the background of the card. It's an achievement, and it can also be an obstacle, but I think your person is like laser focused on the obstacles. I don't think much is going to stop them. Okay, let's talk about tarot. What's going on with the purification, please? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So we've got a purification of a friendship. Like it almost feels like it's someone that you know through friend of a friend. Maybe you know them from your pentacle world. It feels like someone you've already been partnershiped with. So someone that you know in a group of people, or maybe, like I said, you worked on a project with them or volunteered with them. But it feels like there is like a renewal of a friendship here. That's what it feels like. It's like the renewal of a friendship, because the purification's here, the renewal of it, and the true love. True love, honest connection. It's almost like a friend to lover kind of energy. The lover's here, right? It's like we're moving away from the friendship. The Six of Swords shows up. We're moving away from the friendship and towards lovers. All right. And if that's you, if you're choosing to do that, I think that this person is your true love. We've got the Death card. Oh, we don't want to be friends anymore. Aries, you're just like giving me all the straight up answers. What's the deal? I'm really excited for you. Look at this energy here. There has to be a purification or a renewal of this friendship. It has to end, because this person is my true love and I need to move toward the lovers. I've been thinking about it and seeing it from their perspective. That's very cool. I think that within time, I feel like in divine timing, when your gut says to, you're going to move away from the Hanged Man energy as well. Yeah, somebody here has no intention in being friends with somebody anymore. I think they want to see if we can renew this to maybe a love connection. Tell me more about them, please. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Very interesting energy. We have the High Priestess, so it's dead silence right now. Nobody's talking about nothing to no one. Nope, it's quiet. It feels like we're in our own corners right now. Feeling each other out. It does feel like that. I just want to say, as we see the Queen of Cups, and then we see, look at the bottom of the hem here of the High Priestess is water in a boat. It feels like it's been quiet with the Queen of Cups. They could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Don't have to be. And we have the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. Yeah, somebody wants to have another go around. It's like, it feels like you want to, or maybe it's coming at you. Take it as it resonates, please, Aries. We have the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. It feels like somebody wants to reunite and look at the Four of Wands as a viable option because the Queen of Cups is here with the High Priestess. It feels like somebody here is now finally able to listen to their gut. Somebody's really listening to their gut, which is very interesting. Now, I just did a reading for Taurus, and this High Priestess showed up twice for them. So, of course, this side would be Taurus's side, and then this is their other person's side, and it showed up here. So, very interesting that if you're connected to a Taurus, you might want to go watch that. But it feels like you are connected through psychic energy because the Queen of Cups is psychic, and so is the High Priestess. Right? But I think it's very quiet. I think we're communicating with our emotions. We're communicating in the 5D. We are in energetic form. That's what it feels like when you see each other. Someone is about to pick you, Aries, or you're about to pick someone else. It almost feels like there's wisdom. This was also wisdom. Wisdom did also come up on this side too. I don't know if you are them in that reading for Taurus, but we have the Ten of Wands. So it looks like somebody's deciding to go towards someone else because it's gonna lessen the burdens. And I think someone's going in strong. Like I saw the King of Pentacles here, so it feels like someone's going in strong. Somebody who really gets it. Someone who's very settled, ready to settle down. Someone who's very kind of evolved. Right. This person is very good with their finances. So it's the one who is most grown. Right. All right. Let's clarify just a little bit here, Aries. Find out what's going on here. So this is very interesting energy. I really do feel, Aries, that it's time for you to move on from something. And I feel what you're moving toward is the Lovers. Now, I feel for your person over here that this person may be silent with you right now. They may be standing their ground waiting for you. But I want to say that they've never forgotten about this communication or this connection that they have here. Not communication, but connection. It says passionate connection, shared vision and values. This person, I feel, is your person. Someone who shares your same visions and values. And I feel like you know this person already. They are in your pentacle world. And this person, I feel that you have realized will not be reaching out to you. And so that's why you're going to have to reach out to them. Yeah, I want to say that this person's kind of happy-go-lucky. I want to say they're in the flow and they're water off a duck's back kind of a person. The Seven of Pentacles tells me here that this person has been waiting for a very long time to have some sort of fun interaction with you. A childlike innocence, like it's almost like puppy love. They've been waiting to have, they're very focused on the hope. Now, I feel like you two really love each other, or you have a deep love for each other. You know that this is your soulmate. But I want to say that although I feel like there's deep respect, the Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups, I feel like there's a deep respect here, but I don't think you trust each other. That's the problem. That's the obstacle that I see here between you. And the fact that one of you is way too busy in your life, that it feels like you try and stuff things into all pockets of your life just so you don't have to deal with what's going on in your head. And it could be, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's just that you have to work two jobs because of this frickin' economy and how it's beaten all of us into submission, right? Could be that as well. But if you can, you're being told to detoxify because there is the Fool coming at you here. There's a new beginning. Oh, interesting. There's a new beginning coming here, and it is starting with the Fool. We've got the Fool, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Tells me you got something to say, my friend. You need some clarity and some honesty on something here. Yeah. And I think that things are about to move forward. Quickly here, the Eight of Wands, of course, it feels like you'll be sending some communication because I feel like it's you that has all the questions. And this is going to open a new door with this person. Now, it feels like that this person is true love to you. I think that you already realize that this someone is this is a person who is like, you'll hear people say, this is the love of my life. And I think that's what this is for you, Aries. This is the love of your life. And I think that this person is currently your friend. And I don't think you want to be friends with them anymore. And I think that's why you're going to be reaching out. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. I think that being their friend is too chaotic because you have too many feelings. And I think that you want to talk to them about those feelings. We have the Two of Pentacles, but you're very busy. Yeah, you're very busy. You have a lot to do. You might be a single mother or a single father. You might be someone who is just, has a lot on your plate right now, because the Two of Pentacles is about being really busy and just barely holding it all together, right? And making it very orderly, because if anything falls off the shelf, like everything could cave in. So it feels like it's really important that you stay very focused. Now, I want to say, the Three and the Two Pentacles, there's Five Pentacles. It does feel like you have had a break in communication with this person for years. So I'm going to say that up to 5 years for some of you. I don't think it's past that at all. It feels like for me as a reader, Pentacles are years, and there's 5 of them here. So it feels like after years of being separated, in separation or apart, it feels like you have come to some sort of an aha moment or a realization. With the Hanged Man in the reverse, you've been enlightened. And it feels now that you're in more of a surrender sort of idea to the universe. It feels like it's like you're being submissive to the universe. That's what it feels like. You're saying, look, tell me what I need to do. I need to go. If I need to go, tell me that I need to go. So what's the aha moment here though, Aries? What is it? It's the Eight of Cups, that you had to walk away from something in order to be able to be happy. So the Eight of Cups is not necessarily about just disconnecting. It's not all about that. But what it is the Eight Cups is a place where you're settling, right? You might just be settling for whatever is going on at the time. Like maybe you're just settling. It's too hard to bust out of it. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't really want to. The Eight of Cups isn't a bad place to be, right? So this is a place that maybe it's Eight of Cups happy. But I really do believe that the reason that we see the Six of Swords here is because the Eight of Cups is telling me that you're moving on to go look for the Two Cups. And I feel that this friend that you have feelings for is the person that I feel you no longer want to be friends with. And I think that you're seeing it from their point of view, and it's given you some clarity here, because we have the Hanged Man twice. So we have Scorpio and Pisces, by the way. I should get that out of the way for you. Pisces again, Aries. We've got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, if you're interested in that energy. Tell me about this Death card, please. Death card and the Hanged Man. So I feel like you're coming out of this place of the Hanged Man being in stagnant energy. It shows me here that I feel that you've decided that you're no longer going to settle. Yeah, you've ended something here, and I think that wow, look, it couldn't be any clearer. Look, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know what that means, right? Page of Pentacles, something's now materializing in the 3D. We're now going to put our energy toward it. We're now going to work on it. We're going to put some hard energy into this and see if we can start something, because the page carries the Ace. The Ace of Pentacles. So we've got the Two of Cups. Somebody's willing to invest in love with the Empress. And so I feel that the Empress is your friend, Aries, and I feel like you want to invest in the Empress. All right. The Empress is Taurus and Libra, by the way. All right. Sorry, that one flipped out. Thought I'd grab it. We've got the Lovers in reverse. I think that you're worried that this person is not going to choose you, that they have another focus that possibly is keeping them away and keeping them away from you. I think that the truth is that this person does look at their life with a childlike wonder, and I think they're just having fun in their life, but they're very focused on their goals and their achievements here. I feel like you don't know if they're going to choose you. You're coming with the Ace of Cups, but you don't know if they're going to choose you because you are not their focus. You've been out of focus completely, right? Five of Pentacles is here. We're in lack. We're disconnected, and I'm on the outside looking in at your life. You don't even have a spot in their life anymore. We have the Magician in the reverse. And so it feels like someone who is not realizing their potential. This person, maybe you felt as though they didn't realize their potential in the past. Tell me why the Magician's in the reverse. Why is the Magician in the reverse, please? Three of Wands. Somebody's waiting here. This person's been waiting for you to communicate with them. They think you didn't choose them, Aries. They think that you're not interested. And I think it's impacted their worth a little bit, I want to say. The Three of Wands here is telling me that this person has been waiting patiently. Waiting patiently, holding on to the idea that maybe that you would contact them. That's what it feels like. Because the Four of Pentacles is not wanting to let go. It's also being shut down or shut off, being behind she's behind the fence, right? She's got boundaries. And so the Seven of Wands is this person is really, really solid on their boundaries. They're waiting for you to come forward. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they know you're all 10 cups, Aries. They know it. They've been holding on to this hope that their soulmate is coming. And the King of Wands. So they're hoping that the King of Wands is going to have some inspired action. King of Wands is going to get up and follow their passion or follow their heart. It feels like this person and you are on the same vibrational level as it pertains to choosing each other. But it's going to take somebody to take the first step. If you're the King of Wands here, I think you're the person this person has been waiting for. And Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, there's a deep friendship here, right? And it feels like a soulmate friendship. Because right now, I think that's where it's at. It is friendship. It's going to be your decision as to whether you want to turn it or not. Because I want to tell you that this person, they're not moving. No. This person is the Empress. They're not coming towards you. They're not going to reach out to you. That's not what the Empress does. The Empress realizes that whatever finds her is truly hers, and she's willing to be patient enough to wait for it. She's not going to chase you. She's not going to force relationships. Feminine or masculine. I say she because there's a woman on the card. But, the Empress is not going to force the issue. Not going to force a friendship. Not going to force a relationship. Not going to force communication. The Empress is manifesting it, and should it show up for her, she knows that it's hers. So we got the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. It feels like this person's been waiting for a really long time for a beautiful romantic connection. This person has high standards. Seven of Wands tells me that they're standing their ground on the Knight of Cups. That is where the line stops. I feel they stand their ground as I don't want anybody who has any less lessons than the Knight of Cups. And I feel like this person's been waiting for this for a very long time. So I think that your person has been single for a while. Yep, there it is. It feels like they're waiting for transformation because they know you're coming. This person is psychic, it feels like. The Five of Wands is like, maybe there's competition for you. They don't know. But I feel like something brand new is about to happen here. And I think that this is a friendship that's turning to love. Look, we're going to go into the extension because we've already run our time out here. But it looks like there is a message that you might send after you have had an ending. So, and it might have been an ending of some sort of committed relationship you're in, whether you were married or not. The Three of Cups is here, which tells me that you want to lessen the burden, and you want to reach out to this person. And that's what I was feeling all along. So in the extended, what we're going to do is we're going to look at this true love, who I think is probably the Empress, but we're going to talk about this more. What is your communication? What are you going to say? Why do you want this relationship to turn from friendship to love? What's the sudden change of mind? And it feels like that there is love here, that once this friendship ends, love will begin, because the only time anything ends is so something else can begin. We'll talk about your person on this side, and we'll talk about what they expect of you. And I'm going to go into the extension. If you'd like to be there, there's a link, the first one in the description. And I'm going to go for now. I'll see you there. And if I don't see you there, well, I'll see you again anyway. I love you guys. I'll be back. Bye-bye.